Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be doing a fall inspired everyday makeup look. This video is actually inspired by a reel that I posted on my Instagram a while back. I would say maybe a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. And I literally always go back to this video because I just love how simple and beautiful my makeup looks in this video. I think that it definitely is very fall appropriate. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Give it a thumbs up if you do, and let's go ahead and get started. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, you should. I will leave a link here for you guys because I post really fun makeup tidbits and beauty, and as well just of my everyday life. So definitely go check me out on there. But before you do that, let's go ahead and get into the video. Guys, so I'm quickly just going to give you the after shot of what my makeup looked after I applied my makeup. It is just so simple but yet so beautiful, and the lip is definitely the star of the show. I'm so excited for this. I literally go back to this video all the time and I'm like, oh my gosh, my makeup looks so good. So I'm excited to do this video for you guys today. The primer that I used in the video is actually one that's actually not sold anymore. It's from Jaclyn Cosemetics, and they have since closed down their brand. And so it's not even sold anymore, but I really enjoyed the primer when I did have it in my collection. But because I don't have it in my collection, we are just going to go in with a different primer today. So I'm going to be using the Hard Candy Sheer and Be Hydrating Primer. This is a gripping primer, and so it's just going to really make your makeup lock in place. And for foundation, I am going to be using the Believe Beauty Skin Finish Foundation. I did use this foundation in the video. I love this foundation. It is still a favorite of mine. I love it so much. I put some on the back of my hand. Several things have changed. I zoomed you guys in. I meant to do that at the beginning of the video, and I completely forgot. I have a headband, and I got my handheld mirror. So... Instant Age Rewind Concealer. This is such a favorite, and this is in the shade Ivory. I feel like this might be too light, but I guess we'll find out. Actually, it might work just fine. I did go down the center of the nose as well as the chin and forehead as well. This, when you put down like a lighter concealer than your skin down the center of your nose, it helps for like contouring purposes, especially if you aren't actually going in with a contour product. Going down the center of the nose with a lighter concealer helps that contour effect without actually having to really contour. Powder, I use the Maybelline Fit Me loose setting powder in the video, but I don't have that with me anymore, so I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Cosemetics. Also, while I am powdering my face, oh, that was not supposed to happen. I have to clarify something up a little bit because as I was watching this video, I use quite a couple Maybelline products in that video, and in one of my last videos here on YouTube, I talked about how I'm not a huge fan of Maybelline, and I don't really like their products very well, but as I was watching the video, I was like, yeah, that's a good product for Maybelline, that's a good product for Maybelline, so I have to kind of eat my words a little bit. I think what I don't like most about Maybelline is most of their foundations I don't really enjoy. I like the setting powder that I used in that video, and I like love the concealer. That's a cult favorite. What else did I use in that video? Oh, I used a brow pencil from Maybelline as well, which is also a really good brow pencil if you're looking for a drugstore brow pencil. I will have that linked for you. I actually don't have it on hand, so I am going to be using a different brow product today. But Maybelline has amazing products, and so I don't want it to seem like I hate all Maybelline products, because they also make really great lip products. I have an array of Maybelline lip products over here, so I wanted to clarify it. It's most of their complexion products, but not all of them, I'm not a huge fan of. Getting a big powder brush to set the rest of my face. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot that I was going to cream contour. I feel so dumb now. In the video, I used a cream contour from Huda Beauty, which I don't have. I was just going to take my Fenty Beauty contour stick and contour, but I forgot, and I've already powdered my face. So we're going to powder contour instead. Gosh dang it. See, I get ahead of myself and then I tend to forget things. So for powder contour, I'm going to be using my Natasha Denona Sculpting contour sculpting powder. I'm going to go ahead and place the product down first where I want it, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend it out. Alright, and then I did actually contour down my nose in this video, which I don't really do that anymore, but apparently it was something that I did back then, and we're going to do it today. And then blend now. Because my nose contour looks a little too harsh. Just take your sponge and just pat it out. I do not have the bronzer that I used in that video, so today we're going to be using my L'Oreal Lumi Bronze It Bronzer, and as you can tell, I completely hit pan on it. I just have the edges left, but I won't throw it away yet. I'm going to use all of it. I mean, I'm sure that this is way expired, but it hasn't killed me yet, and it's almost gone, so we're just going to get what we can out of it. I mean, most people probably would just buy a new one at this point, but no, I'm just gonna hang on to it till the end. Blush that I used in that video I still have. It is the Disney and Colourpop Enchanted Mirror Blush. Looks like this. I've gone a little too overboard with the blush situation here, but that's okay. You can always just take your sponge, or even just take the powder brush that you use for powder, and not going in with any more, and just kind of lightly kind of go over it. Powder is one of the first things to fade throughout the day anyway, so I'm not too terribly concerned with the amount of blush that I'm wearing. The palette that I used in that tutorial, I used the She's Got Solstice palette from Colourpop. It is such a beautiful palette. I love the tones in here. I love the berry tones. Alright, so I just messed up on the eyes, so I am quickly starting over. I'm just adding some concealer to my eyelids really quick. Okay, I'm going to take this shade Big Bang right here, and I'm just going to use it as an all over kind of set that concealer. Alrighty, so we are going to go into the shade Nova now. Then next I went into this shade right here, which is called Chromosphere. And I applied it to the outer edge, just to kind of give my eyes a little dimension, but not too much, because again, the lips are kind of what's going to be the star of the show here. So we're going to be light on the eyes, but we still want something on the eyes. This shade right here is called So Serious, and I just applied this all over the empty space of my lid. So for mascara, I used the L'Oreal Unlimited mascara. This has and still is one of my favorite mascaras. I love how it just lengthens my lashes, it separates, it volumes, it kind of does everything. There's tons of mascaras out there that can lengthen and volumize your lashes, but they don't separate your lashes, which is something that I tend to hate, especially on my lashes, because my lashes tend to like to clump up really bad. I did buy a brand new bottle, so I'm gonna get my curling eyelash curler really quick. Oh, I'm already making a mess. Mascara is not one of my favorite things to apply makeup wise, but it's essential. Mascara marks is just pretty easy to clean up, so I'm not too worried about it if I make a mess. I just remembered that I applied eyeliner in the video too. Gosh dang it. I like rewatched the video a couple times to make sure I remembered all the steps. And I have the eyeliner that I'm supposed to wear in front of me, but I was just too excited to guess about the mascara. But we will get to the eyeliner. It's actually been a hot minute since I've used this mascara, so getting to use it again for this video just reminds me how much I love this mascara. It truly is one of the best mascaras that I've ever tried, and it's from the drugstore, which just makes it even more better because I'm not having to spend 20-30 bucks on a mascara. Also, you're probably asking yourself if you did watch the video, or if you can tell from the picture that I shared in the beginning, that I have lower lash eyes, like I put eyeshadow on my lower lash line. I still apply eyeshadow to my lower lash line, but every once in a while I just like how much better it looks without. I'm trying to find a Q-tip for my mascara marks. I like sometimes how more fresh it looks without having to apply so much to the bottom lash line. So for today, I'm just going to use bottom lash mascara, but if you want, you can definitely add some eyeshadow to the bottom lash line. So for eyeliner now, I use the Maybelline Lasting Drama Gel Liner. This is probably, I mean, I haven't used lots, so I'm not even going to go there, but this is such a good, I'm not going to use that brush either. Man, oh man, I need to wash my brushes. What was I going to say? I love this gel liner. I feel like it just lasts a really long time. It's easy to use because it's in pot form, so you have a little bit more control of what kind of brush that you use with it. And the brush that I'm using with it is actually not the best brush to use with it, but I'm gonna make it work. I use the Wet n Wild First Gel Lip Liner. This is in the shade Gone Burgundy. I actually had to buy a new one because I've since cleaned out my makeup stash since I made that video, and so I didn't have this in my collection. And honestly, I was trying to find something that would work as a replacement for this, but there is just something special about this specific product, and I didn't really find any colors that were exactly like this. This is such a good lip liner because it lasts long, and I like that it's creamy and so that you can use it as a lipstick as well. It's so pretty. It's so fall too. This like cranberry burgundy shade. Because it's in a pencil form, it's like taking a little bit longer because I have to fill in the lips. But the finishing product of it all is worth it. Alright, so there is my lips done now. You can just, there's something about this specific shade that I feel is like so flattering on me, especially like the warm tones of my eye. I just feel, and my cheeks, it just like all ties in so beautifully. I don't know. Like I said, I go to that video time and time again because I just love how my makeup looked in that video. Now I'm going to do brows off camera for a separate video, so if you want to be notified about that video, make sure you hit the bell. But I'm going to quickly do my brows off camera and then we'll be back. Alright guys, so my makeup is done. I finished my brows. I feel so pretty in this makeup, and I definitely feel like it's so fall appropriate. I love like the cranberry tones kind of throughout the makeup look. I have a little bit of cranberry in the corner of my eye. My cheeks have that nice kind of mauve tone to them, and then my lips, which guys, honestly, it's $3 for this lip liner right here. $3, and it's so good. So definitely would suggest picking up this shade. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you could subscribe, that would help me out a lot. And if you want to be notified of future videos that I upload, ring the notification bell and you'll be notified about every video that I upload. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!